Alright, let's try that again. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I had to move a bunch of stuff, and it seems that my thing shit its pants. So that was great. That's great. So, hopefully everything's ticky-boo now. Oh, boy.
Alright, the star of the show has arrived!
You know what? I'll take the echo, whatever. Everything just got fucked up. Jason X, thank you for the resubscription for 32 months. How's it going? I hope you're well. Yeah, that's what's happening. Hold on, let me try something.
Alright, the star of the show has arrived!
Why are you echoing? Why are you like this? Why? You know what? Whatever. We'll take it. Let's continue. You know what? That's what happens when you update. Ah, I hate it. Anyways, let's go into the mansion and save this pop star. Echo, 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 echo. So, Jason X, can you give me a quote? Alright. Let's see. Who do I got as my partner? Alright, let's go to the North Road, I guess. Just gal pals doing gal pal things, fuck yeah! See, gal pals doing gal pal things, let's get the Elder Gods out. The road runs through the quiet residential area. And you think I get all this stuff ready, but I don't, because my thing decided to shit its pants. It's like, shit your pants. It's like, okay. Alright, we're on chapter 4. Alright. We're on the manhole street. Let's go. Alright, the road runs through the quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but there's no one here to report us. Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. No one happened to be a woman, wearing white, carrying a statue, would it? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuoka, Madame Yasuoka said that she felt a bad presence through the entire shoot. Keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her projections often come true. They say she got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she's working with Saya Kujo? Oh yeah, I better email her. I gotta let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. I pushed some buttons on her phone. Beep, beep, boop. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike. See, this takes place in the 1990s. So, yeah, this is like, you know, this is like tech I remember. Technology evolves so fast. It's amazing. Sorry that took so long. Alright, we should get going down the road and investigate, Mr. Chuds. Is there anything I can do to help? Just let me know. Okay, let's have a look-see around Z here. Normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true, it's only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. It's a lot of manholes. I know manhole alley's looking very holy. Huh, it looks like you could get your hand in. Put your hand in the manhole. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it, but I'll be sure I'll need special tools to open up a manhole. You do. Lots of loop. Well, why not try it? Determination and strength will get you... God, this is making this go downhill. You need determination and strength to get further into the manhole. Oh, this is taking it. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Is that from another one of your songs? Come on, Mr. Chuds. You take that side. Oh, we're gonna do a goatsy. Okay, okay. Just spread the cheeks. 1, 2, 3. Cheeks spread. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. That's what happens when you spread too far. Can't believe we actually got it open. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Oh, why am I so filthy? The black voice. The black void stretches deep underground. Rusted metal ladders set aside of into the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. In the rumor, the white-robed woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm like in my stage outfit. So you're gonna wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while I'm climbing down. I go down first. I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. Doesn't make me nervous at all. We make our way carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. Feels like we must go further down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout. I's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet finally reach solid ground. Ooh. Concrete passageway stretches before us. Oh yeah, I should mention actually, y'all. I always hide it when we're doing, oops, shit. I just shut off my thing. God damn it. Hold on. I just shut off my output. Hold on. There we go. That was my fault. I should mention, $78.79. We just got a few more to go before we get the Chit-Chat choice game again on the vote. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. Musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty. But where are we anyways? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. Okay, so it's to go back up. We don't want to do that yet. If I climb the ladder, I get above ground. No. Let's move forward. There's a large iron box. Let's feel it. I slip my hand underneath the lid and pull it with all my might. Pops open with unexpectedly loud noise. A few tools inside along with what looks like a notebook. A hammer, hatchet, and red notebook. Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook with eye. Lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. What concerns me even more is... What's that? Wait, hold on. I gotta do it. What's that smell? Dookie! I always have to shoehorn a no-holds-barred reference. A bizarre stench invades my nose like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. Doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it! Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but a sacrifice is necessary. Okay, we got a big stinky notebook. Eee! I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Chuds, what was that? Shakily points at the shine of light in the way. Something dark and long is clinging to the walls. Is that human hair? What's it doing here? Ugh. kind of grody. Oh, it's like hair everywhere. Gross. There'd be a door. Hold on. A wall has been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by the fading, it's been old. It's been super old. Okay, let's check out that. It's an old-fashioned, well-built iron door. Paint chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Wow, that door looks ancient. Looks like it was from the 80s, you old person. I had no idea there was a place like this underground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. Just like one brain cell making that eye wink. Just one whole brain cell. The 80s, old turns to dust. I know, me too. Me too, Jason X. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I give up on eye and reach for the doorknob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so I never get to finish what I'm saying. Ooh. Old man jumps up from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where you folks come from? Bring! What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. Oh, he pooped them! Seems the old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really. That's right. We haven't done anything. I know he's just trying to back me up. Wait, sorry. That's right, I didn't do anything. She's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for responsible layabouts like yourself. Understand? So leave my turf alone. Get out of here. Yes, sir. He disappears behind the iron door. Sounds like he carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I would rather poop my brains out on a toilet than get a TikTok account. Hey, guess what? That was like quote 54. That was like years ago, and guess what? I still stand by that. I was expecting a person to come out. Oh, did you think that guy was homeless? Ew! Yeah? Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could be she'd never seen one before. Still, that old man, why did he pop out to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, I should probably just do as he says. Let's go. He might come yell at us again. Yeah. I've seen just about everything we can. We've seen it be underground shelter, but with the solid concrete walls, not quite your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in the white robes. At least her notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more of that old guy. He's hiding in there with his PG Coombs. What's behind the door anyways? Let's get out of here. The moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe. Like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but it's not the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Oh! Mr. Chuds, you're kind of spacing out. You okay? Look pale, too. I'm fine. It's nothing. Air in here's pretty bad. No surprise you feel sick. Let's head back up for now. We returned to the entrance and began climbing the rickety ladder. We climb out of the manhole. The breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. Unpleasant air that hounded the underground starts to disperse. Ah, Miss I finally found you. I'm glad to see that you're safe. Oh, Madam Yasuoka. I can't pronounce your name properly. I'm sorry. Good morning. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Cujo's mansion, and no one answered the door. And I got your email, so I came here. Still, it's hard to believe that Miss Cujo has passed away. It seems to be the woman that I keep mentioning. Thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I'm Tawako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Chuds. I read about you in your Mark and Miss I's email. It seems that you've been working hard to help those who have the Mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the Mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Cujo told me about the scar like that, and asked what I knew of it. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it was some sort of curse, though I never thought it would be a work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. Can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers? Mr. Chud, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. It's only natural to be doubtful. It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. I don't know why I'm giving her like a Heisenberg voice, but here we are. Mother Miranda. However, Mr. Chuds, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you ever experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear ever so often suddenly comes to mind. Mention it to her. Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be evil spirits or ghosts, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate if you gave clearer hints. I can do nothing but that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. I'm tired. I apologize. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the one it loves. Ah, how romantic. Mr. Chuds, do you have any idea who the soul could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. And even if I did, it's not like there's a way I'd be able to know. So, what's your plan now? We're going ahead back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll? The one that even talks. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider the Cujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's return. Alright, I am gonna adjust my butt. There's something about Maui. It's true. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of the family heads. Jojo's a butthole past it on. You know, he's being a good boy right now. He's not a butthole today. Yet. You've known them a long time then. Hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, who cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to the Murasame's funeral. Last I heard, Masamune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, Then it was Masamune. So the current head was Saya Cujo, right? There's been 3 heads in 20 years? That's right. Yasuoka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks. Very few live to full lives. Hey Austin, what up? Gossip says their family is cursed. So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. Doing alright, just chilling playing a game. Had some technical difficulties though, so I won't be going as late as I was hoping. Probably just a coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be a divine wrath? Hey Space Cowboy, what up? Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something. Mr. Chuds, does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? No, I don't think so. Oh, then that black rabbit is odd. That rabbit's back again? But what is it doing here? Where'd it go? I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Chuds? Kind of? I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen in many of my investigations. Mary said it had some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? Ooh. All at once my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. Like something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? Quickly scan the room for it. Uh-oh, Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Mr. Chuds? Over there in the corner. I turn the direction I was pointing. I'm sure it was talking. What's going on? His voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. Yeah, Vaso, she can't walk. Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies a rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains on the floor. Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. But I only get silence in response. I like that the trophy came up right when my friend died. Mary is dead. Though I don't know if you say that for a doll. After that, I and Yasuoka helped me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbit. Work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Mary is gone. I'll have to face the spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Saya Kujo was killed by Hanahiko. Why did the rabbit come here? Last time I saw it was an H shrine. Travel all the way here after that? For what purpose? Mr. Chuds, a moment please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a keyring with a single key on it. Tag attached to it says Master Key. It's the master key of the mansion. But what's it doing here? Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. It could have picked up the keyring and carried it. Are you saying the rabbit had the master key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. Mary said she didn't know where it was. Truth is shrouded in darkness. can use the key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? As a matter of fact, there is. There's one place I've been unable to check. A locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. A room layout is different from the other guest rooms. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside. The two places of interest. Which one should I check first? Alright, let's see. Examine the desk. On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with pinks and stacks of art books. Ah, someone's been making their pigments. Exactly where they're making. Desk drawers are full of tools as well. No documents or reports on the mark I hoped. Hey Banjo, what up? I'm doing alright. I picked up the chisel and studied its handle. This thing? MK is engraved on it. Sayakujo would be SK, so Saya's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK. Yasuoka tilts her head at the thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked in making Buddhist statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. Mortal Kombat, exactly. That's about all we learned from the desk. I'll check the other spot next. Check the frame. Oh. I swear, I think my game's kind of like glitching out a bit there. Picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. One of them is a photo of Mary's bare frame. Looks like she was still being put together. So if the tools on the desk are used to make dolls, then Mary created here in the mansion? There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But I never saw anything like that on her arm. Plus this one is different color from the us mark bearers have. Black mark. Ours is red, but somehow it feels even more ominous. After examining the desk and the frame, we searched the rest of the room as well. Came up with nothing more. Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything more about our spirits or the mark here. Only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter. Let's have to place our bets on that. I was gonna say the screen tearing on purpose, and it was. See, I don't know if it was the PS5 having issues with it, or if it was like an effect. Or if it's just my capture card being a dick. Kefka, stop twerking. Alright, let's open up the smelly book. We return to the entrance hall. I pull the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and the tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like an olfactory senses are shriveling. What a vulgar stench! I recognize this from when we filmed in the K Miyamachi North Road. There's only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I imagined the smell. Perhaps that's when I received. Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. She's right. Then this notebook could be connected to spirit somehow. Inside, the contents of the woman's diary. Almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discoloration make most pages unreadable. The last page seems clean enough. Date is from half a month ago. Chapter 4. Miss Sue. As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. The children called me Miss Sue. Zoo, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. So much more fulfilling than my current boring research. Because of that foolish principal in the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed on me the wisdom I need to do that. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Sue, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all the great Asura has said. Oh, great Asura. Asura, 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 etc., etc. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. She loses her sanity while writing it. Traces a kiss mark on the cover and the name, combined with the choking perfume. The heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. Dark passions of this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn its ash immediately. So this Miss Sue who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? She worked in the lab. That would explain the white robe. But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was in her paradise. Do you have any ideas? Yeah, H Elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in the area that hasn't been torn down. Maybe the paradise she wrote of. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Astra would have guided her in the transformation of Miss Sue. Remember the poisonous snakes on the second floor? Oh shit. Can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit on their own free will. Is that really possible? She seems fairly confident that she would be reborn. The notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. Now sentimental. Miss Sue. So she's the one who gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? That's where we find the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It makes sense if it comes and goes from there, and then, for whatever reason. Looks like we know where to go next. Time to go to H Elementary. New info was added in the spirit file. The tragedy of Cujo Mansion. Other. Alright, let's fucking save. We did good. Alright. Alright, so I guess we can exit. They recommend a party member. Quickly ahead. Okay, let's do this. Should have been Cujo from FF9. The outfit, it was absolutely the kind of thing you'd see Mega the Stallion for a music video. Final Fantasy fan, that's true. This game reminds me of a manga I read a while back about a murder in a clock tower. I think it was either Tokyo or Kyoto. It was set in the 1950s. I forget the name of it. Aw, that's cool though. Okay, let's go to H Elementary, baby. Did it for the nookie, so you could take that cookie and stick it up your stick it up your Ever since we left, Aya's been humming and waving her hands in passenger seat. Seems like she has no idea about what things are gonna see, and that worries me. Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you from driving? Not really. You're trying to learn some choreography? Yeah, it's so hard. Mind if I vent a little, Mr. Butters? She turns towards me, hopefully. Am I getting in some kind of insider scoop? P was like, we're doing a new song, and then changed the set list a week out. Oh, and the set list on the list of songs we perform at the show? So now we have to rush and learn the moves for this whole new song. I'm at the point where I'm dancing even while eating. Isn't that horrible? Oh, yeah, it is. But halfway through, half of that flew over my head. It's obvious that she's busy. But I don't know why Pete's in such a rush. Idol groups need a lot of exposure during their debut to merely make it big. That's why Pete's so desperate to promote us everywhere. But I lowers the voice. For this to happen at such an important time. Next week is when we debut our new song. We'll make it in time, won't we? What do you mean? I mean, everything get better by then? All this market spirit stuff. Well, no one knows. After all, there's no way to know if they're live through to tomorrow. No one knows what will happen, but don't ever lose hope. There's a shining fist of justice to destroy the evil lurking in the dark, right? Are those lyrics? It's from our debut song. That's our most popular one. It's okay. I'll do my best. And if I lose here, then it would mean that love and hero only singing lies. She gives an energetic bow to her invisible fans. The horns from her costume strike my forehead dead on. Ow! I'm so sorry. We're heading back to H Elementary. I arrived to H Elementary. I fell into the correct hole, my friends. Too much holes. Whoa. This place looks more haunted than I expected. We should have filmed here. So what do? I explained the last time I was here. Only a quick rundown, but it should be enough for her to understand. There isn't much left to investigate on the first floor. We need to check out the second floor. Okay, time to go up then. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let's do it. She is not the brightest bulb in the drawer, but you know what? She tries. Downstairs. Oh. Return the landing with the cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. Quickly look away. Shine my light up at the ceiling instead. There's nothing there anymore. No trace of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. What's up? No, it's nothing. Just wanted to check something. Spirits can do a lot of weird things, but they can really make corpses disappear? That'd be ridiculous. Okay, up. Ooh. Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. Foolish try to keep going. Snakes! Don't shout. I slapped my hand over Eye's mouth. Can't move forward. The only thing worse is making noise and calling something here. It'll be fine. Really quietly. Cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly the snake reacts to my bag. Well, what the? The snake flick their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear in the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. They vanish without a sound. All at once, as if they'd never been here to begin with. Huh? Why? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook inside. Maybe the smell made them think they were friends? Let's try to get going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh yeah? Let's both do our best. Maybe I made a mistake bringing her with me. Seems to be locked. Oh. Bring! The piano plays somewhere. That's the piano, right? I still breathe when I strain and I hear any noises. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Oh! She picks up something off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Got sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Looks like the piano sheet music. Oh, that takes me back. I played this song when I was a kid. Play piano? Oh, well, kinda. I'm a singer after all. Yeah, I know that. Well, I'll count on you if we need that. Okay, I got this. New info added, spirit file, piano sheet music. going backwards because you know what I didn't do? Look around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. No movement. I don't see any plants. I guess the phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. Okay. Cool. Looks like things on the bulletin board used to be on the wall. They're all taken down. I did the room on the left. Nope. The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. Probably too damaged to use. I look out the schoolyard through the window. I don't see anything moving around. Alright, I think we're good here. I think we're good there. Anything here? Oop. Bare floor causes our steps to echo as we walk. We make sure his spirit didn't hear us. Meanwhile, it's like everything's just thumping around. One of the fixtures holding the light is broken. Probably shouldn't risk walking under it. It's an abandoned desk. Try feeling around inside the desk. Find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. Open it, see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. Got fragment S. Oh. Oops. Okay, piano sheet music plays somewhere. Is there a music room? Miss Sue was playing it, or is it just another curse-related thing? Found sheet music nearby shortly after. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Well, I common for our elementary school music classes. Can't play. There's a mark bearer that's good with kind of stuff. I can't imagine us need to play the piano. I don't know. That happened in Resident Evil, dude. Happens. All right. Good. Cold wind blows from the broken window. Something in between the window and the frame. So the broken window open and trapped paper falls out. A worn out talisman. When I picked it up, I feel the warmth flow through me. Nice. Got soul power! Ooh. Jumble of wire wrapped around the door handle. Hatchet? Swing the hatchet down on the wire hard. Makes a dull noise, but the blade only puts a dent in the wire. We don't hit on top of a hard surface, so it'll be hard to cut. It's probably the same with the... Okay, key item. Portion of the memo. Wave control the shock of the creature. That is great. It is kept it locked up. Okay. Take out the hammer. Take it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. Hold on. Pulling the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully tightly wound up. This is pretty thick. It would be impossible to cut it. Do you have something that can disintegrate it? Oh! I don't have anything to disintegrate, so let's move forward. We're gonna probably have to do some science. Can't hear any man-made sounds coming through the window. Only leaves rustling in the wind. Doesn't look like the fluorescent light is broken, but it stays dark. Ooh, Brody. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I? Zen? Look like they're spelled Eisen. There's even more after that, but... They're unlegible. I don't know. The handwriting's terrible. Plant in the flower pot has wilted. Lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Worn out talisman. Nice. More spirit power, baby. Oh. Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. Ooh. Could be iron oxide, though. Oh, I just read that. Anything here? Looks like we're good there. Long desks and what looks like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be... Is this the science lab? Still. Eye grimaces. It really stinks in here. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate. It's an irritating stench that stings the eye. Peach's smell fills the room like a box of onions gone rotten. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. Okay, what request do you have, Austin? Talisman and dusty desk. Oh, nice. More energy, baby. You know what I'm gonna do, though? This sounds important. I should save. Back. Let's save. Let's save. Let's not do anything hasty and stupid right now. Persona 2 is filled with Nazis. We gotta kill them. It was great. Sir Lars streaming Barbarian Bros. You rate him and you finish unless Joe P. Real's still on. Okay, Austin, I'll see what I can do. You have a wonderful day, though. The desk is scorched. Seems to be more fire damage here than in the staff room. Probably where the fire started. That would explain a lot, honestly. Opened the door and left the science lab. Oh, God. Sturdy wooden cabinet. The cabinet door opens easily. Inside is completely full of bursting with something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag and full of shredded paper. Office trash! Are you seriously planning on taking that with you? I mean, it's not like I care. When I lift up the bag, the unshredded wadded paper falls to the floor to my feet. Open up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Fragment 1. Oh, nice. Let's check it out. Okay, portion of the memo. At certain sound wave or must put sleep. Also will add to it's aware testing. Okay. The cupboard and check inside and I find trash and dust. Trash, man. Shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I saw some large containers. Oh no! Wee woo! Ah! I hear eye gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that usually belong to a human are floating liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body.
Thank you, Austin, for 2.
Austin! Thank you so much for the fucking Kofi. Echo! And Jason X, thank you for the $10. Sorry, I gotta see what Austin donated because I actually don't know. Because unfortunately it doesn't tell me how much comes on the Kofi. It just makes a loud noise. Let's see. Austin, thank you so much for the coffee you just bought me. Thank you so much, dude. Much appreciated. And Jason X, thank you so much as well. Y'all rule. I just closed my window. Fuck. Hold on. Stare at these beautiful hands. If you watch JoJo Part 4, that's certain someone would be jacking off to them right now. Death mark. Oh my god, I was like wondering, what's this vibrating noise? Dio is snoring right now, by the way. New info was added to Spirit File. Science Lab storage room. Okay. The jars of human body parts. Cabinet, several containers and chemicals. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. Stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes to feel around the shelf. Is something there? Well, yeah. I stopped myself from voicing my frustration. I can make I do something like this. I searched the chemicals and the formulation containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. Find a few things I can use. Clear bottle with liquid inside has a label of chemical formula on it. Brown bottle that has an irritating smell, labeled rotted and unreadable. Finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. Smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely some kind of chemical as well. Ooh, okay. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up, and a vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize that it's tightly wrapped in a bundle of clothes. White coat stands out most. It must be a lab coat. Bundle of clothes. White lab coat. Well, we are in the science lab, so no big surprise here. Rumor wrote the Ghost in White. I and Yasuoka got their marks from filming a TV show about it in K-Miyamachi. All the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Okay. Elaborate anatomical model. Touch the outside of the model. It feels like it's made out of wood and resin? Can't really tell. Materials. Feel. Grab one, flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. Seems they're simply explanations for the students. Take the last book. When I look inside, scrap paper falls between the pages. Worn out talisman. Nice. I got psychic damage from that fucking hand jar, so you know what? That's fine. I think that's everything. I already have what I wanted from here. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, nothing special, I guess. Ooh. What? A broadcast? Do you have any brains? Strange voice echoes on the intercom. Do their tests immediately. Tables on the table. Sad crackles before being cut off. Is she watching us from somewhere? She said something about the table. Something might be on the desk, so let's take a look. Okay. On the desk scattered with lab equipment is a small pencil and a problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? Okay. Choose option 1. Oh, shit. Take a Cylon glance at the problem sheet. See what it looks like in chemistry symbols. Looks like it's a science test. Something's written at the top, messy letters. Remember the experiment. That's right, I found several bottles of chemicals in the storage room. Those chemicals were used in some sort of experiments? Well, I'll check it out, but first things first. We're gonna save. Because we're at a spot where we can fuck up. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Okay, let's start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Live or die. Number 1 compound A is widely used for fuel disinfectant. Its chemical formula, that, and the number should be XB. Okay, safe. I have a guide, so don't worry. Compound N is an explanatory acid, contains salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? It needs to be in a light-proof container. Number 3, when it stinks, it's thick, fragrant. When it's thin, what compound is it? Live or live. Safe. Survived. It seems that we passed the test. The end of the answer sheet. Next test is in the room next door. Proceeding quickly, students. Well then. Sounds like that there are other tests. Are we being tested? Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned. I don't feel like guessing. More important immediate topics should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook. It's like zoo on a dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. I narrows her eyes at me. Mr. Chuds, are you sure you closed your bag? It still reeks in here. Huh? I is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down on my double check my bag. Ew. I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Oh! My instincts realize that this was before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside the box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Did you find something? Stay back! A low, sharp tone comes out of my mouth, startles even me. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out, pull off the thick sheet. Oh dear. The hat's familiar. So are the clothes. There's no mistake. That's the corpse of the garbage who was hanging in the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling through my chest. Are you alright? There's a corpse. That's where the smell was coming from. A corpse? Then let's get the heck out of here, yeah? I drag myself up woodenly like a puppet on strings. Classroom next door. Huh? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Right. Okay, understood. Put your hand in the manhole. Let's do it. Aya's probably shaken, but she's still putting on a brave front anyways. Even to act like that is helpful time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried the corpse here could be lurking around the corner. Oh, we found the guy. Okay, so I need a chemical. That one door. Wait, turn around. I was supposed to go to the next room. That's downstairs, though. That means it's this room? Alright, let's save. I ain't doing that shit again. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Take a peek at the questions. Glance at the problem sheet. There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this is a science test. Something written at the top in messy letters. Read the blackboard. The blackboard? I'm supposed to read it? I'm not sure what the scribble really is important, but... Something is scrawled on the blackboard. Eisen. It's part of the legible. The rest is a complete mess. Okay. Let's do it. Start the test. Pick up the pencil, turn over the paper. Begin the test. Live or die. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. Buddha is the most extreme and vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great I. Incredibly strong great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. It is called unity. Zen unity. What be love? Or I? Okay. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called decline. Okay. Crimson. Question 3. I carry the great I talisman every day to seek rebirth. Talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain and heart in life itself. It is shown in not words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become beep. Well, Asura, because she was crazy about Asura. Survive. Seems we passed the test. The end of the answer sheet. Next test, rooms 2 or rooms over. Don't enter classroom next door, off limits. Well, that's distinct. Don't go to the classroom next door. Why? Maybe she's got a secret in there. Now I want to see it even more. Pretty much. She probably didn't think we'd think it through before. Sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise. Is that from the room next door? Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. We can do that next test later. Ooh. Alright. Get that train up. Let's also save. Save often. Seems to be locked. I don't think that tool does not do. Let's totally do it right now. Okay. Light brown bottle. Okay, that's the one I was thinking. Corroded. Take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has usage warning on it. It smells like chlorine. Could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush, just a little at a time. faint bubbling noise and the smell is indescribable. It's working like we hoped. Is it melting? Yeah. Then I think we should do it. Pull the wire again. This time it comes out of the keyhole easy. Nice, you're smart, Mr. Chuds. I'm not sure how to respond to that. In any case, now we can get to investigate this room. Let's look inside. Let's do it. Discarded empty brown bottle. Okay. Now we'll save. Oh no. That is nefarious. Instead I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Horrible stench makes me choke. Ugh. Is this blood? Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft like mud. Shine the light in the room. Oh. Oh. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped in a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood. Blank, glassy-eyed animals, heads line up across the desk. Ice sinks to the floor, covering her mouth. Words sacrificial rite come to mind, but why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. Someone there? Making my way past the animal heads and peer cautiously in the desks in the window. Oh, dearie me! Naked body is lying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. Oh dear. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her must be planning to do just that. Hey, come help me! Someone's trapped! We grab on her leg and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. Worried about the snake bites, but I don't see any large wounds. Are you okay? Hang in there. I speaks to her. The woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't just let her die. Let's get her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we can help her. Sure, but she's naked. It's really a time to be worried about that. Speaking of clothes. Just remembered. Here, she can wear this. Unwrap the bundle of clothes and put out a lab coat for her to wear. Oh yeah. That place is off limits. Noise from the broadcast reverberates the room. Flashlight blinks out. Oh, dicks. Mark the color grows more vivid. Okay, few hours left. Death closing in. Damn it, she noticed. What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementaries would lay out pretty well. We should be able to find a way out without the light. Oh shit. We've got to hurry. Let's help her up. Hop. Did we just beat her in the back seat? I takes a deep breath from the back seat. Sounds like a world-weary old person groan. Oh, did you just think I sound like an old lady? I don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break. Is this what they call a woman's intuition, or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely in the lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. Don't stare. Privacy's important even in emergencies. I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. She looks exhausted but calm. Maybe she's been sleeping. Mr. Chuds. I saw it. What did you see? Try to keep my tone innocent. The mark on her body. When we're putting her coat on her? Oh. So we've added another one of our, another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. Doesn't mean I can't avoid it. Well, I'll have to tell her. Yeah. Hope she doesn't get too depressed. Surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she learned to be able to make a living off the entertainment world. I have a name, you know. Huh? Mystery woman seems to be asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You're awake. Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Makoto Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Dio just snored away. Welcome back. Oh, and who is this with you? Later, hurry, get a bath ready. I'm sorry, I like the idea that we're just throwing her everywhere. We lay the pale-faced hero on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her a proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems like none of the snakes were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Hiro emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently they had been hers. Ugh, I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. Judging by the casual comment, it seems she recovered her composure. Still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise I would have choked on poison and been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living in the depth of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks for that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Bounce back fast. Who knows if that's true, if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what are you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zakawa, and I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zakawa, could that be Miss Sue? Miss Sue? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname when she was a teacher. So why are you chasing? Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people? We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly. I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. Second, I let down my guard. Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first, I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she was holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in the grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. Seem idiotic on TV. I guess that wasn't just an act. Damn! Hey, that's really rude! Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone and even checked to the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to the designated area. And in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered the order. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be the warehouse in H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what the connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get a reindeer on the ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With Miss Sue name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed that she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room and she was held in, I can hazard a guess. Ugh. So I waited in an empty warehouse for Zakawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked and in a terrible position that you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, that also what you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zakawa happens to be a spirit, and I didn't get it from her, I had it before I went to H City. Oh shit! What? So where did you get it? Chill, no need to get upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places before? Don't be ridiculous! Don't let me in with inappropriately dressed idols like you. Same goes for the scar. As if something like this would kill you and give you amnesia. Not only that it's unscientific, it's absurd. Absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now that we were talking about the snakes. I guess she had a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zakawa, right? I'll help out. You're truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea of people who can be happy just by being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is satisfying intellectual curiosity. For that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag. What's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems like she doesn't plan on answering that. But no reason to turn her down. You should accept her help. Okay, Mr. Chuds. Let's get back to H Elementary. Info added to the spirit file. Strange colleague. Alright. Let's save. Okay, we got a new Mega Buddy at least. Okay, I should... Okay, they want me to choose Hero as the partner. Alright, cool. Hey, H Elementary, let's go. We return to H Elementary once more. If Hiro is to believe, then we saw that classroom as Zakawa's doing. Missing teacher Zakawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Sue. Let's go. It's unlikely Zakawa is hiding inside the building. Sounds like Hiro is determined not to recognize the existence of spirits. To get rid of the mark, you have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room we were saved Hiro, but probably best to start there. Let's go. Okay. So I went to that one. Took the test there. That was the weird room. Okay. Try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be a paper. There's a scrap paper. I open it and several sentences. Seems like someone failed to destroy this. This is the third fragment. I spread them all and stare at them. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. Hold on. I gotta ban a thoughtbot. Get out of here. I switch them up and look at them again. Then, huh? The specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? And of the fragment 1 starts with fragment G and connects to its form a sentence. Nope, I read fragments if I line them up. Alright. control the at a certain sound wave. Okay, cool. Alright, there are several severed animal heads lined up across the top of the desk. Definitely look real. I'm not sure what was used to sever them, but the cuts look strangely clean. It's gross, but that'd be the best place to hide things. I seal myself before putting my hand in the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. I knew an animal head would be this heavy. It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ugh. Ha! After much struggling, I tip the head on the side, and there's a cream-colored plastic object shoved in the esophagus. What is that? I pulled it out. It's filled with transistor megaphone. Okay, got a megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used in a lot of school events and gatherings. That's not surprising. What the hell is it doing up an animal's neck? There was a need to hide it in the esophagus? This cow did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre insane passions obvious in this room. Mr. Chuds, are you alright? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone dressed in yellow liquid. Yeah, sorry. Everything has meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. Okay. Oh. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all the heads look like they died in pain. She fucking killed a hippo? What the hell, lady? I mean, that fucking black market, sure, but Jesus Christ. Just saw a little blinky. There we go. Alright, strewn on the floor look fresh. Ooh. Alright. Let's back our train up. Now we gotta go to the next room. First, you must touch my pink elephant. Oh, I went the wrong way. Alright, let's save. Sure that there's nothing else before we check the desk. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Let's peek at the questions. Take a glance at the sheet, see the numbers, mathematical symbols. Seems to be a math test. Oh, I'm fucked. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Live or die. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. The school had 5 floors. How long would it take for them to get to the first to the 5th? Oh. 12 seconds. Option 1. Which 2 ostriches are extremely fast. They could run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Caution, when observing an ostrich strong, bring an airbag. Specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. When ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would that kick be? Alright, safe. And Vaso, if you're still here, just so you know, Jojo is sleeping on the spot you like to sleep at when you come over. You disobeyed teacher. You regret special test. Advanced to animal classroom. Okay. Answer sheet. Animal classroom. That's not the room with drenched in blood, is it? Sounds like it. Slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not a weird test. It's probably exactly what it'll be. Boy, he's so cute. Alright. Let's save. I should actually check out, you know what? Because, like, even though I've been going by a guide, maybe I should actually check out the answer sheet they gave me. Answer sheet from one of the tests. Animal stench on it so strong it makes a person dizzy. Oh, never mind. Doesn't really help me, does it? There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Let's just start this test. Pick up the pencil, turn over the paper. But Fragey? Entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand any of this means. Just then, Hero mumbles next to me. For H1. Huh, it's German. You can read it? Took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. Live or die. Du hast mich. Multiple choice, social studies. It says it's a social studies test. Question 1, please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in each city. Choose the correct period of when the war took place. The options below. That's the Showa period. I know that because I freaking watched Shoujo Tsubaki recently, so I know that's in the Showa area. Plus Godzilla, hello. That's all I know about German. My German stems from Rammstein songs and also copious amounts of German industrial goth from the 2000s. Clavier. That's piano. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor and started a war against the USA. Which phrase of the ones below did the FDR use to describe the attack? It's the second one. A date that'll live in infamy. Yep, go Blue Dangle. Alright, last one. It's really short. In 1945, the war ended. Which country allied with Japan? Germany. Survived! We managed to get through it somehow. The end of the answer sheet. There's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Got an answer sheet. Standard test questions. Not particular elementary level though. I just want to say thanks. No way I would have finished that by myself. No big deal. There's one more test. Yeah, in the last empty classroom, apparently. Okay, let's go then. Okay, I'm just making sure that they don't tell me to change characters, so we should be okay. Cool. Last empty room, I guess. Okay. Let's just save quickly. I was in this classroom. Okay. Is it this one? Oh. Desk is scorched. Seems to be more fire damage than the staff room. Oh, nope. Let's get out of here. That's where the corpse is. Okay. 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 I think it's this one. Wait, the last empty classroom, so it's probably this one. Needs to be locked. Door in music room is locked. Oh no, that won't be that one. It might be this one. Okay, I think I took the test here already, but oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, it's pencil. Problem sheet on desk. All right, let's fucking do this. Pick up the pencil. Turn over the paper. Begin the test. Multiple choice music questions. There's grade a 0 with following questions. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please grade a 0 from the following. Alright. They aren't scared. Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Please grade a 0 from the following. Giant fish song. Question 3 seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which are not sealed, please grade a 0 from the following. That'd be the harmonicas, pianos in the room, music room. Megaphone was up the horse's throat. Nice. You pass. Got an answer sheet. Passed? Did you say we passed? That's what it sounded like. I don't know what we passed, though. Finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry to our investigation. Feeling something is about to happen. Info is added to spirit file. Passing the tests. Okay. I graduated ghost school. Let's fucking go. The outside of the model feels like it's made of wood or resin. Can't really tell. Let's see. Take out the answer sheets. I hold them close to the model. And snake's heads poke up from the model. Suddenly slither on the floor. Are they dangerous? I quickly load up the answer sheets and throw them through the window in the next room. Snake's chase after them. Soon there are none left inside the model. Oh. I would have never figured that out. That startled me. They're gone now, right? I stick my hand in the model and feel around. Find a paper box and a key. Got matches and the music key. Lost all the answer sheets. Alright, nice. Ugh! Snake's hunger, knowledge. The mark burns. Oh shit. I have an hour left until death closes in. Okay, has that much time passed already? Hero? I actually call up to them. What's the matter? You're feeling strange? Why would I? As I reminded Christy Murray. She didn't suffer from amnesia or stupor when confronting Shimio either. It's because a different spirit gave her her mark. Which means Hero also. I have something to say, just say it already. Now isn't the time, I'll explain it to her later. In any case, it's starting. We need to hurry and find the remaining clues. You're such a weirdo. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I'm just gonna do this quick, because I'm scared. Oh, okay. I was given a hint. Fire door doesn't budge when I try to open it. Maybe it's warped. Wait, the stairs. I think this is the staff room. Yes. Okay, good. Wall has nothing in it. Tap around the wall. I don't know why, but I've seen people in shows do it. I think that's how you check walls. Huh? There's nothing there. Not super obvious, but the center portion of the wall seemed taller than the rest. I had enough skill to be able to tell if it was hollow or not through the sound. Thickness just feels like different to me. What about it? What should I do? Stop. Hammer time. I take out the hammer. I put the flashlight down and grip it with both hands. Well, wait a second. This could call attention to me. But this is where Hanahiko was. I don't think another spirit would come back here. I'll try just once, and I'll take it down in one swing. Gather my courage and swing the hammer against the wall with all my might. Nice. And a large hole is stronger than I expected opened up. Anxiously wait to see if I drew a spirit close. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anything's coming. That went a lot better than I thought it would. I can't believe you just did that. Alright. Pull time. As I totally stick my hand inside. Something cold coils around my fingers. It seems I stirred up whatever was nesting in there. If I don't deal with it first, I won't be able to check out the hole. Let's see. Transparent bottle. Take out the clear bottle and pour the liquid inside the hole. Shadows inside the hole flail about for a while, then go back to normal. Something that built a nest inside. If I don't deal with it first, I won't be able to check it out in the hole. Okay. Oh, a science match. Okay. Take out the matches and light one and throw it in the hole. A pillar of blue flame shoots out the hole. Snakes writhe around and vacate the hole in mass. They disappear in the cracks of the walls beyond the doorway. After I leave, the snakes vanish. I find something on the floor. Must be carried out of the nest from the snake's blood. Aizen Asura's talisman. But Looks like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they flooded the hole. It's like they were scared of burning it in the fire. They're trying to protect it from flames? Must be something really important then. Alright. Okay, I gotta recruit I. So that's what I have to do next. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have to go to the music room. That makes a lot of sense, actually. This has been a very hole-filled stream. It really has been. And to the holes, it's welcoming here. It's warm. Yes, we gotta get Eye back.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Cool. I guess the music room would actually be more on the other side, so let's go the other side this time. Use the music room key and open the door. Alright. Looks like all I got is the clavier. Oh, and the floor. Place is probably used to be full of desks. Now it only holds a single piano. Let's go to the music sheet. Alright, let's save. I think it's gonna be the big battle. I'll go right here. Alright, let's go. Feel. Check the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Carp streamer. Interesting. We step in the hall and loudspeaker crackles. Do you have brains? I'll use those wonderful brains now. All ingredients and dissect you. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients. Dissect us, which means... That's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. Then I have to test to select her prey. That's what Miss Sue was trying to do. Heads lined up in the bloodstained room. The image of our own heads joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like. Alright, new info was added to spirit files. Steps closing in. Sorry, road's crowded. I get a hold of yourself. I shake eye and she seems to be dreaming. Uh-oh. Mark dyed a deep crimson red. Commence until death closes in. Nani? Something's running up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape in that case. Only option is... we'll ambush her. I'll hide and get an advantage. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Classroom, which one should we hide in? The music room. Run in the music room. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Miss Piggy, no! Oh, she's sniffing us out like a truffle. No, there's Miss Piggy. Oh, I don't like where that snake's coming from. Miss Sue smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. Like, she's a snake lady, basically. It's coming closer to... Oh, with her ostrich legs, it's like she could jump at us at any moment. Okay, so we need office trash. And beloved... pipe. Great Asura, give it back! Miss Sue glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dropping with blood. Okay. Transparent bottle, science match. Okay. This is effective. Hold up the garbage bag in front of us and endures the fierce kick and cushioning blow. God, I really don't like where that snake comes out of her snake arms hiss threatening us. Clear bottle? We did this earlier. Matches, baby. Yes. Scatter liquid and ignite it with matches. Sue stretches out her snake arms. Wasn't effective. Snakes are confused by the massive amount of flames and are unable to aim. Okay, hatchet and carp streamer. Snake wraps around their arms as I swing and stop my attack. I looks for something to play the song. Miss Sue stuck it in place. We can get to the piano now. My fingers dance over the keys. Oh yeah, pigs are afraid of it. That's right. Miss Sue stiffens as she's paralyzed. Miss Sue is weakened. Alright. Alright, so this would be the beloved charm and the matches. I have a guide for this, that's why I'm doing good. Try ignite is using charm with the match. Great Asura! Miss Sue shrieks as she sees the charm go up in flames. She clings to me, scrambling to get it back from me. Gah. Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her body fluids. Gross! It's an Asura's charm. Disintegrates to ash, and Miss Sue's hand scatters. And in Miss Sue's hand, it scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me to the place with intense fury. How dare you? How dare you, Great Asura? Snakes on Miss Sue's arms raise and their heads swiftly strike their prey, but their fangs sink into. Yeah! Miss Sue's torso. Why? The snakes are feasting on the places where she touched my skin. It's because of my human smell? They devour her torso and only part of her is human. She squeals with joy. Feels so good. Yikes. That is a weird way to coom, lady. After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wriggling in their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. That's fucked up. I don't sense Miss Sue anymore. Did we do it? Eyes back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But as expected, mine is still here. Is there still spirits in the city? Looks on my face, probably obvious. I looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now. Mr. Chuds! Anyways, I wonder what this is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Sue vanished. I open it and find an old map. Shining a flashlight on it, the first word I can read is army. Is this what Miss Hero said was stolen from her? Could be. Put the map in my bag. We finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell. Damn. Oh, wait a second. What is it? I want to bring that sheet music. Reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make a great inspiration for a new song. Kind of don't want it to linger here. Yeah, I'll just be 2 secs. Hey. I dashes back to the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. Totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. Whoa! Mr. Chuds! I burst out of the room and clings to me. What happened? A snake! It hovers the ceiling and hit my shoulder and slid down my back! She's nearly in tears. Get it off of me! Okay. Feel around her back as she hangs on to me. There's nothing there. Huh? Nothing's there. You can let go already. When you grab my neck, it's hard to... Oh! Sorry. I was just telling the truth. I definitely felt something. Maybe it fell off you when you were running? So did you grab the sheet music? Oh yeah, it's all done. Sorry to make you wait. Madam Yasuoka and Miss Hiro are expecting us. Let's head back. We leave the school and climb into the car and head to the mansion. Hey all, we're back. Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark indeed vanished. I still have mine though. I mean, it's not like I believe it was gonna kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth. More importantly, Mr. Chuds, does Zakawa have anything on her? You mean this? I pull out the old map of my bag. Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom. Hiro snatches the map out of my hand without even so much of a thank you. Oh, Guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead. She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color's different, but its design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter. It's Zukawa's diary. It was in her room. Looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it. I take the notebook from her. Seems Miss Zoo is interested in the map of yours, Miss Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map. Well, now I want to know even more. We should have taken a look earlier. Clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room in the second floor. Thank you. That would be lovely. Also, I and Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone. Oh dear. You tell me you have to leave you and Miss Hiro here by yourselves. Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance. I'm grateful, really. But those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo and Mary's as well. But, Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out in another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like this is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. It's the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, I'd be different, but... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back at her eyes, not turning away. Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stayed behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to stay as well. I'm counting on you. Of course, I won't let you down. Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Mr. Chuds, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madam Yasuoka? Yeah, I survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. The unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. I can't let her worry about me. Okay, and I trust you. But you better promise me, when your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise? Okay. You better. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Chuds. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care. I thought you didn't believe in the mark's curse because of it's unscientific. Of course! There's no way in hell I believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. Miss Yasuoka and Miss Ai's marks really did up and disappear. So I decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. That's the truth. I can see her. She's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Oh well. I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too. Are you talking about the map? Yeah. It's an underground shelter in each city. Only way Izukawa found that shelter was because of this map. I'm sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have been 50 years old. That's the secret. It's possible that whatever turns Izukawa into a monster is down there in the shelter. What? What do you mean? I've already told you what I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed. Hiro makes her way upstairs to the room. End of our last conversation swirls around my head. Shelter, army, Izukawa transforming. Deja vu, I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired, the words just repeating nonsensically over and over again. Can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. Woo! Let's go! Nice! Alright, let's go to talk for that. But we're first going to check out the bag. Alright, we're going to check out Miss Sue. So we got the tests. Strange career, the piano music, passing the test. Human model. Okay, the spirit's footsteps closing in on us. She knows where we are. It's impossible to escape this time. So just choose where to face her. I'm not sure of the right choice, but come what may, I may use the tools and the information we found to face the spirit. I do that. Our opponent is a mixture of beasts, and we need to sort out the shield to protect her from the claws and fangs. We need items effective against animals. Heat, light, sound. Snakes react to heat. Music is sometimes used to control animals. I heard loud noises close range can be deadly. So there must be a way. Think carefully to survive. I looked through the diary Hiro found in Izukawa's room. It holds her thoughts of her human days, offering glimpses of an event that led up to her transformation. It starts with recollection of her childhood. She repeatedly asked her parents and teachers why she is a human. Soon her peers stunned her. Oh, so she took becoming a furry to the extreme is what you're telling me. You just get a fursuit, lady. It's healthier. Don't do that to yourself. Izukawa, exceedingly intelligent, but hated people. On the other hand, she loved animals, gathering many, keeping them hidden, where she cared for them in an abandoned house. To her surprise, she eventually fell in love with someone. When she confessed, she said he didn't like people who reeked of animals. That night, the abandoned house burned down in a fire. Diary never mentions the cause of fire, but I remember something about a fire and oh right, Izukawa's red notebook. The school science lab, her paradise, her beloved animals, all burned down in that fire. It's a weird coincidence. The diary moves past her youth into time as a researcher after she left school. That's when she and Hiro worked in the same place. I hate people. She wrote that every day. Hatred solidified when she met MH. MH is probably Hiro. She pretended to get along with her colleague. Diary lays out an overwhelming hatred of people, especially Hiro. The only interest she took in Hiro's biology research work was a human experiment to enhance human abilities and strength. Her desire to corroborate every questionable human experiment, even saying she would test subject herself. No mention where she learned all this information. There are familiar scribbles at the end of diary. Army, manhole, underground shelter, MH map, Asura. Well, I'm going to sleep. Have a great rest of the day. You too. Jason X, you have a good sleep. Oh, dick balls. What a quote. I hope to see you later, Jason X. You have a good night. Asura, I bet MH's map is the one Sakura stole from here in the shelter. Woman in white with the Buddha statues, Izukawa going in and out of the shelter. Something in there must have turned her into Miss Zu. Aizen Asura. That must connect the statue somehow. Diary ends with these words. Previous World War. Buddha's wisdom, no longer abhorrent human body and soul. Barriers broken. Open the door to the new world. Ooh, that's spooky. Alright, so we're going to start Chapter 4 next gameplay. These streams go the right pace that I want them to, so that's perfect. Again, as long as I don't have any, any, kerfuffles with, connections, we're good. Alright, let's go. Just gonna quickly see who to raid. Sorry, I'm just, let's go raid. Let's go raid Ammo Love. She's playing, new Final Fantasy 14 stuff. And everyone, you all have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you tomorrow for, Yakuza. Let's just say Kiryu is, very beefy. And until next time, everyone, this is Edgy Berserker signing off, and remember to caffeinate. Bye!
I gotta bounce. My girl's waiting.